All right, so there's something I really want to get off my chest, and I just want to ask y'all about. It's kind of personal, actually. So would you guys judge me if? Why you looking at me like that? Would you guys judge me if I bought a sex doll? Like she'd be black, right? You know what I mean? Like 5'2", 5'3", life size, all silicone. How would you like? Like
this is gonna be the only question. Does she move?
Well, no, I don't think that. I don't think they made them that well yet. Like I think like
in that case, I don't think I wouldn't say that I judge you, but I definitely be looking at you a little sideways.
I mean, you wouldn't know she's a sex doll. I mean, she'll have clothes on. She'll just look like a bad bitch. She'll just look like a bad bitch, like sitting in the corner. You know what I'm saying? You'd be like, who that is? Like, oh, that's Eliza. I don't know.
Eliza. I would look at the ceiling. I would not even pay attention. I'm like, what is this over here?
What if I let you fuck?
Hey, shit just got real.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag side? What's your swag side? What's your swag side? Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag side? What's your swag side? What's your swag side?
Welcome to Wollie Moped. This is the video game podcast for the brother man. You know, I watch a lot of podcasts and listen to a lot of podcasts and watch them. There ain't no podcast for brothers, you know what I'm saying, for black people. We gamers too. There are such thing as black gamers. We play more than just Madden, and that's what this video game podcast is for. I'm your host, Angela By, a.k.a. Red Kryptonite, joined by my man, Tony P. Tony P, how you doing this week?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. It's your boy, Tony P, a.k.a. T Pressure. Ain't nothing fresher, coming straight out of DB. Yeah, doing this podcast with my dog, Red Kryptonite, and my brother, King Legacy.
All right, as I said, King Legacy, how you doing this week? My other co-host.
I'm doing fine today. I'm doing fine. If you see me around Daytona Beach, I may know you. I may not know you, but if I do see you and you see me, first things first, you better have a comb. Cause I want my beard combed nicely.
Yeah, so the little pube hairs you have on your chin there. But we gonna have fun though. It's time to get into the main gaming news stories of the week. Stories you should have heard about.
Everybody keep on asking me, what's your swag?
All right, so the first story and the thing you should have heard of, it's a little indie game called Unfinished Broforce. I don't really know much about it, so King Legacy, tell us about it.
Well, my point of view of Broforce is this. It basically has all the heroes in the 90s, 80s, and Millennium. You have Blade, you have Men in Black, you have Bruce Willis in there, for heaven's sake. You got Chuck Norris with his beard of might killing everybody.
Did you know Chuck Norris died like 6 years ago, but the Grim Reaper just hasn't been... the Grim Reaper has too scared to tell him that he's dead, so he's just walking around.
I kind of figured that out eventually. Like I said, Chuck Norris said himself that my daughter lost her virginity one time. So, you know what he did? He sold it right back.
The shit about Chuck Norris is so stupid. Like,
I know, right?
Like, I got a book of Chuck Norris shit. Like, so Tony P, Broforce, how you feeling about it?
From what I saw, it looks pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? You know, you get to pretty much shoot them up, bang, bang, slice and dice, whoever gets in your way. You know, then afterwards, all you see is American flag raised up. You hop in the helicopter and you out to the net. Yeah, it's kind of like, okay, like, you know, maybe, just maybe.
America, fuck yeah.
Hey, just saying. When Chuck Norris decided to go to college, he told his dad, "You're the man of the house now."
Yeah. I mean, it looks good. It has like a Fez appeal to it, kind of like the XBLA indie game Fez. I mean, it is indie game too, but I saw what they had Men in Black on the trailer we were watching, and it had the what's it called?
Well, if you're a big fan of Men in Black like me, it's called the Noisy Cricket.
The Noisy Cricket, there we go.
The Noisy Cricket is one of the most powerful guns in the MIB's hands. But they get, but it is as big as your pinky. But then again, they gave it to a rookie. it was kind of funny because the black rookies, it was like a reverse role play of statistics.
See if we can get Will Smith on the show. Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah, but it looks pretty cool. I'll be down for it. There's no release. I mean, is it out right now or what's going on with it?
It is currently out right now to download, torrent, whatever you can.
PC, right?
PC, yes. It's strictly PC for right now, but the creators are thinking about doing it for consoles like Xbox One, Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, even the Wii that sits in the corner eating glue. Until he fucked up.
Slug kind of feel to it too, right? Like it's got like a Metal Slug kind of feel to it, don't you think?
It's got Metal Slug's feel to it, and like Fez, and it's also you can put it in the category of Hotline Miami because the way the graphic detail is on the blood and gore.
All right, and our next topic on the stories you should have heard of, there's a new trailer for the Shinji Mikami game, The Evil Within. There's something wrong with this place. Checked it out, and I gotta say, I'm pretty excited for The Evil Within. It's looks really, really, really fucking scary. Like, I won't be playing this shit like past 10 o'clock at night. I'm telling you. So we listened at the trailer. Tony P, what you think about the trailer?
Needless to say, I don't really fuck with too many horror games, and I think I'm gonna stay true to that. And I don't think I'm gonna fuck with this one either. So enough said.
Tony P is the resident African American Negro gamer in this bitch. He is not fucking with, not fucking with the scary games. But I mean, you can tell there's a lot of influences from Resident Evil 4. For everybody out there, we want to inform people who's not really big on gaming about what's going on. Shinji Mikami, the creative director of Resident Evil 4, which was Capcom, which was the big company. This is being done by Beth Sider and a new game studio. So game studios, developers, and companies are all different things. So if you got a game that you like, you might want to make sure to check out like the game developer that made the last game. You'll probably like their next game, more than likely. So King Legacy, what you thinking about? I know you got some opinions on The Evil Within. What you thinking about?
First, I want to say I like a lot of horror games. I'm a horror movie fan. I love seeing the gore. I love seeing the details of everything.
So you're a horror whore, so to speak.
Yes, I am. But honestly, what I see from the gameplay trailer, I've seen games just like this. They have a lot of hype. This is my way of saying I hope it's going to be a good game because it's coming out for the new gen system. And everyone should know that the Xbox One, the PS4 are both mechanically inclined, and they both have the power to be great.
What about the Wii U? No Wii U title? No Wii U release date? What's going on, man?
The Wii U is that retarded kid in the corner eating glue. But yeah, honestly, The Evil Within should have so much more design and so much more crisp, cleaner cuts than it should have. But honestly, we seen Resident Evil 4. It still had its flaws, but still was one of the greatest games that Shinji has ever made. And I hope that it's going to be like basically a son to a father figure kind of way of gaming, because it's done by him, but also done by a new studio that's off-brand from what was that how you pronounce it? Bethesda. It is basically called Tango Gameworks, and I see how they do the game. I want it to be great for the first time because they are off-brands. They're giving them a chance to see what they can do. Let's see them shine. But honestly, they need to be really into the game and be focused on it.
Yeah. I mean, it's a first title for the game studio, and I'm a little bit more confident in you. I think the game looks fucking awesome. I mean, like it's the graphics. I mean, it's not out yet, so they got to put that final coat of paint. And not only that, it's coming out for next gen systems, like only, I believe. So this is made from the ground up for the Xbox One and PlayStation 4 and non Wii U because Nintendo's fucking up.
Hashtag Nintendo's fucking up. But it's rumors it's supposed to be going for the lesser gen system as well, like the previous ones, like 360. 360. Yeah, to give them a fair chance to like, I wanted this game, I couldn't get it. Well, anyway, so like saying, I want this game to be a really productive game. I want people to be like, wow, this game is really tormented and real dark. For me, again, I like games that are dark, tormented games that are dark and twisted because I like games that give me a good scare and a good feel of horror. I want that.
So Tony P, what would this game have to do to reel you in, to make you a believer in the evil within? What? Yeah. What does the game? What does the evil within have to do to get you to invest in this game?
I hate to say it, but even if you to put Ryu in this game, I don't think I played because knowing him, he'd probably give in to the evil within. You feel me?
Yeah, all the Street Fighter fans, we got a little. That's a little segue to a little Capcom discussion we got coming up next. You know what I mean? All right, in our next topic in the story you should have heard of, Naughty Dog announces that Last of Us is coming to the PS4. Big surprise, I think, to nobody. For our opinion, our resident PS4 fanboy in the beginning. Legacy, what do you think about this?
Can I say that I'm going to be a little bit vulgar here? I just cummed everywhere on my pants when I saw this. I went ballistic. So jizz. I just jizzed. Just jizz. I painted the whole wall with it, so I didn't care. But yes, The Last of Us, oh my God, The Last of Us. I played the DLC. I played the Forbidden Stories. It was just far a beautiful zombie apocalypse story.
Yeah, because they just came out with the DLC not too long ago. The girl who looks strangely like Ellen Page, but is not Ellen Page. Like it's her and her black friend. Doesn't she die? The black friend dies.
Can I tell secrets about this game? Can I tell secrets about this if you haven't played it? I'm gonna tell you secrets. Well, the best thing about that game was
is the DLC worth it?
The DLC is worth it because what happens in the game is what the fuck.
Yeah, I don't spoil the ending.
I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. Spoiler. I'm not gonna tell the ending. I'm gonna tell the ending.
The ending for The Last of Us is like a mindfuck.
The ending of it it was like part 2 is coming soon.
All right. What I was told about The Last of Us, that at the end of The Last of Us, it's an ending.
It is an ending, but it's also a beginning for part 2 coming out. Okay. And I'm gonna give a small little tribute to it. I'm playing the game myself. It's one mission in the game where you and the friend are playing in an old abandoned mall, and for some reason,
tell me this though: is there a Bandcamp story involved? It's two girls playing in the field. Is there a flute in this story?
There's no flute. There's no flute. There's no flute. Well, the thing about this, well, there is a Bandcamp kind of story like that. All right. Well, our little friend here. Ellen Page is hot. Yeah, okay, we know that. But also, you know that she is gay, a lesbian. Yes. Yeah, she came out saying she's a lesbian. Yes. Which makes it even hotter, you know. Yes, it is. Because I don't think she really like.
I think she like bi. You know what I mean? Like,
she's bi-curious.
Yeah, I think she bi. I think she like black dudes too. Just saying.
Want that man dingo dick. But see, here's the thing about the game. I'm gonna give you a little spoiler. Yeah. In the middle of the game, you're in the mission. The girl that looks like Ellen Page, of course, gets a little bit curious. Gets to the black friend and lips locks. They literally had a lesbian kiss in the game.
So basically, I'll be going to get this on PS4. I don't even have a PS4, but I'm buying this game on PS4. That is the best promo for a game I've ever heard. Get that shit.
So, yes, this is Naughty Dog's revamp for the PS4. Remastered. Everything's worth it.
I mean, but like I said, I didn't play Last of Us, but I did see the reviews and everything like that, and it looks like a really, I mean, graphically speaking, the game is amazing. Do you think that they can make it any like better with higher res? I mean, like, do you think it's gonna be a port, or are they gonna like from the ground up, like make it like? Because I mean, what? I understand we have new hardware with next gen systems, being the PS4 from the PS3, but how much better can that game really look, man?
Okay, first off, you played Tomb Raider, right? You heard of Tomb Raider for PS3, Xbox 360.
I'm in the middle of playing Tomb Raider right.
Okay, you see how beautiful that is?
Yeah, it's pretty game.
I have it on PS3 and PS4.
Is there a difference?
My guys, you can tell the difference. You really can. Brighter lights, a lot more detail of sweat, rain hitting her. You see it bouncing off. It's like,
You seen it?
yes, it's just like that.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Trust me, I got a few games that I got on the PS3 that I got on the PS4 right now, and trust me, night and day, my brother. Night and day.
I keep hearing this thing about her hair. Like, the hair is like different as their hair technology. Because to be honest with you, I'm not paying. If I bought Last of Us on PS3, and all you're telling me is that the bitch hair is gonna be better on PS4, I'm not buying this shit. I'm not.
It just goes and win. That's not what I bought. Fuck this game. No, but honestly, the game of The Last of Us, you see more detail. You see more of the artistry getting high res. You see it pushing the next gen system to its peak. You'll see it along with a game that's coming up in the future where everyone's waiting for is Watch Dogs. But
Which we'll get to in a second.
yes, we will. But The Last of Us remastered is still getting awards every day for how beautifully graphically it is.
All right, so Last of Us PS4, Ellen Page, Black Chick, Lip Lock,
I dissed myself too.
kind of Skinamax scene going on there. So I'm so.
Yeah, they too winning.
So that brings us. You got to be in this win. Hey, and spitters never quit. But anyways, right? So that brings us a segue into our next story. Things you should have heard of. Watch Dogs. Now, Watch Dogs has it's the new game from Ubisoft, same makers of Assassin's Creed fame and many other games. Assassin's Creed. Ubisoft also made, I believe, what's the name of the game? Beyond Good and Evil, which was a Xbox title that I love dearly, which still maybe or maybe not coming out. We'll see. Beyond Good and Evil 2 is somewhere with Guardian, Last Guardian, somewhere they're hanging out, and with the Dreamcast 2 or whatever. But, yeah, anyway, shit that's never coming out. But basically, I mean, I'm a little skeptical about Watch Dogs, and I'll tell you why. I mean, it's had a couple of it's got pushed back a couple of times. It was supposed to be a release title on the next gen consoles, and we're 6 months down the line, and we still don't have a game. And basically, it looks like Assassin's Creed in the future. So I don't know. Tony P, what are your thoughts on it?
Ain't really seen too much on it, but I've heard a lot of hype about it, and it's gonna be one of those games that I actually go ahead and check out one of these days as soon as it hits.
I mean, like, it came out at E3, the expo, the gaming expo, like 2 years ago. We all suspected it'd be a next gen title. It was a next gen title. I mean, they've had a lot of things coming out about the game. A lot of their multiplayer. That's another thing we'll talk about. There's a lot of multiplayer aspects to this game. Like, somebody can hack into your game while you're playing your game, a la GTA 5. And this seems to be like a single player experience. How do you think that's going to affect the actual game, people are liking this game or not? Because I feel like if this game would have came out, release title, day one purchase for the Xbox One and PS4, it would have been a no-brainer. Buy this immediately. I think that because the fact that it's been 6 months down the line and the game's still not out yet, I mean, it comes out later on this month. Next month, actually, I believe, in May, I think it's going to hurt sales. What do you think?
Yeah, it has been pushed back a lot, but I still think that the creators, Ubisoft, they just want to make sure that this game is one of the top-notch games for next gen. They want to make this game so superb to the point that no one could ever compete with it right now. They want this whole year to be nothing but Watch Dogs.
I mean, well, fuck, they've had the whole year for the game to come out, so. So is it still a day one buy for you? Like, even though it's been that long since it's coming out?
Yes, it's still going to be a day one buy for PlayStation people. It's always going to be.
I mean, it's out on Xbox 360, PS3, PS4, Xbox One. I mean, it's out for all systems. I mean, Ubisoft historically has a good reputation for games coming out and them not having put to. I take that fucking back. The last Assassin's Creed, when it came out, the multiplayer shit was fucked. Like, none of the shit worked for PC. For Xbox and PlayStation, it was all good, and Nintendo's still fucking up. So
hashtag Nintendo fucking up.
But I mean, so all of that's been good for the console side of the situation. So I'm just thinking, like, is this like do or die for Ubisoft?
I'll admit that Ubisoft is pushing their buttons with people because people been like, Watch Dogs coming out this year, push back to 2016. Wait, what? No, no, not by gumdrop buttons. No, but honestly, Watch Dogs is going to be that superb game that's going to outdo Assassin's Creed Black Flag. Is going to outdo Infamous Second Son. Is going to actually even outdo Dying Light and might even outdo Destiny, which is Bungie's newest project coming out soon. And Destiny is a 10-year playing game. You have a whole decade to play and never beat the game yet.
All right. That's some big talk. Destiny, I don't know. Bungie usually they do the damn thing. All right, we're in our main topic on the Wollie Moped podcast, and we got Capcom. We're all pretty big fighting fans here, and they got something interesting going on. They're dumping some money, not a little penny, a lot actually, in an upcoming endeavor that they're doing. Tony P, let's know what they're talking about.
Yes, Capcom. You know what I'm saying? For all y'all youngins out there who don't have any idea who Capcom is, they're the brand that's behind the most infamous fighting game ever, Street Fighter. Hadouken! So yeah, just in case anybody else needs to know, they're pumping $78 million behind research and development, and they actually have a Capcom Pro Tour that they have coming out where they're going to pick 16 fighters throughout the whole world, and then they're going to have a finals in December. Yep, it's going down. It's going down. Makes me kind of wish I would have brushed up on my fighting skills, you know what I'm saying? Because at one point in time, the kid couldn't be touched, you know what I'm saying? I was pretty nice, and then, all of a sudden, life kicks in, you venture into different things, pool, spades, poker, women, poker and poker, you know what I'm saying?
These two things.
Exactly. But, it's one of those things that, they're going to branch out. They're going to do different trade. They're going to be at trade shows. Like Comic-Con, things of that nature, online events, grassroots events as well. They're going to be playing Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, should I say, arcade edition. And then they're coming out Ultra Street Fighter 4 pretty soon, which is what I believe they said they're going to actually use for the tournament in December. So, go check out CapcomProTour.com. On Twitter. On Twitter, hit up Capcom Fighters, at Capcom Fighters, and see what it's about. So, King of Legacy, how do you feel about this?
The way I feel about this is whoever's going to get this tournament, you better have your fingers cracking and ready for this, because you're going to be bleeding, have blisters and calluses fighting people around the world.
This thing is year long.
This is not no joke. This is what I call the Dragon Ball Z's World Tournament. I'll see you in the finals.
Yeah, man, this thing looks really, really, really cool. I mean, this is basically Evo. Evo has they're talking about some grassroots tournaments that they can go to. Evo is, of course, the big tournament at the end of the year, but this is even separate from that. This is straight Capcom, because I was talking about this a little bit earlier with Marvel Studios being such a big name right now with all the movies coming out and stuff like that. Disney owns Marvel, so Disney, yes, everybody loves Disney. So Disney owns Marvel, so there's a possibility right now Disney's grabbing up all their properties. So you said they're using which Street Fighter was it for the tournament?
They're actually using Super Street Fighter 4 Arcade Edition for the tournament, and then they'll use Ultra Street Fighter 4 in December for the finals.
Exactly. So they're not using Marvel vs. Capcom, which is arguably their biggest name game that they have. But since Marvel owns all the copies of that, actually there's a thing going on right now where Marvel is trying to stop all streaming of anything Marvel, because Street Fighter doesn't own the rights to make Marvel video games anymore and put them in the video games. They lost the rights to that, and it's a business, so we understand what's going on. As a matter of fact, I think it was last month, Capcom had a sale for Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and anything Marvel vs. Capcom related, and basically they had to take it down off the Play stores, and you can only buy them on disc space now. So that's one of the reasons why I believe that Marvel vs. Capcom won't be in the tournament. So I mean, how does that make you feel? I mean, I honestly, I'm a Marvel vs. Capcom fan. I love the Super Street Fighter 4 series, but I kind of feel like it's time for the next iteration. I mean, we've had Street Fighter 4, Super Street Fighter 4, Turbo 2, Street Fighter 4, Super Duper. But I'm saying they come up with all these iterations. How do you feel about it only being strict down to straight, I guess, like the most basic Street Fighter?
Well, to me, I believe it's trying to give people a fair chance. They don't feel like, oh, we should cut this out, give the middleman all the opportunities, not give anyone else a chance. They want to be versatile with everything. So you're like, okay, we can do this, we can do that, to see how people will train and how people prepare for it and see how it will go. I believe that Marvel should be mad about it, but actually encourage Capcom for doing it, because
I mean that's the thing, right? I mean, Marvel hasn't said yet that they're going to take hold of their properties and make it so you can't stream anymore. But it's fucking Disney. Well, you can pretty much know that they're gonna fucking do it. They I mean, this is a business, and you do make video games to make money on that. And I just think that Marvel Studios is going to take their properties and try to make their own stupid game when there's already a game. But maybe tournaments like this will prove to Disney that there's money and value in it. But I just don't think that is going to happen.
My thing is, I got a little bit before we go or say what we're doing next. But yeah, Disney is what I call the Nazi corporation of the United States. Literally anything Disney touches. Whatever Disney touches, all you're gonna hear is, oh boy. Hey guys, how about this? Instead of Marvel vs. Capcom, how about Marvel versus Disney? Imagine Goofy going against Thor. Imagine Spider-Man going against Pluto. What's going to happen here?
I mean, but that's basically what Disney Infinity is, and I don't want to get talking about Disney because this is actually great for Capcom because they've been going through a little bit of trouble as of late. Isn't that right?
Yes, Capcom has been going through a little bit of a slope with cash right now. I'm going to say it out loud. I love Capcom. I grew up with them. We all grew up with them. But right now, Capcom's in the dirt right now looking for cash. I'm not trying to speak up business out there, but it's been on the internet.
I mean, $78 million, that's no small amount of research and development for this tournament thing they're doing, though.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. Capcom was the top dog of the 90s. They in the 80s, they showed that they had the balls to be like, fuck everyone around. We the hottest shit around. But now it's a millennium. We got these new contenders going around just wiping out the dirt. You're like, well, this is our last leg. Let's put our last, I hope not our last, $78 million into this investment. Because honestly, this investment will turn back around and be a big money gap for them to come back with another game.
Yeah. So I mean, this is on par with Major League Gaming and things like that. And of course, there's gonna be prizes in it. I mean, I hope they're successful. And I mean, Japanese gaming in general has been suffering. So I mean, Capcom Pro Tour.
Oh yeah, by the way.
All right, we are in the final segment of our show where we do shout outs. This is a part of the show on Wollie Moped podcast where we go ahead and give a shout out to, it could be a game, it could be a person, aka Nigga Talk Time.
Nigga Talk Time.
However you feeling. So I'm doing a shout out to the new Arkham City game. It's not Arkham City, it's called Arkham Knights actually, coming out for next gen consoles only, and this bitch looks bad. I was watching, I'm pretty sure it's CG. I'm not even sure if it's CG. You basically, if you play the first two Arkham games, Arkham Asylum was pretty good. It was a good detective game. Arkham City, you got to fly around the world as Batman. Not fly, but use your Batarang or your your bat grip to get up. You actually get the fucking Batmobile and become Batman. Now, if you guys that don't know, I'm Kryptonite. I'm a Superman fan, but I'm a DC Comics fan, and Batman is my shit. And having the Batmobile so seamless, basically. You can be driving, jump out, eject out the Batmobile, fly over somebody, and then throw a Batarang and get back in the Batmobile as it's driving, and the Batmobile just fucking any kind of house or whatever it is. It's like the new Batman, the tumblers or something like that. It's fucking badass. You guys excited for that?
I will say yes, I am excited for that game because honestly, I love the Batman games. I love Batman Arkham Asylum.
Finally made a good fucking Batman game.
Yes, finally. They stuck true to it. I want to see it. They got Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, Arkham Origins. Origins was a shit, but it was very short for a storyline. But Arkham Dark Knight, I don't know. Or Batman Arkham Knight, however it is, I want to play it. I will play it to the day it breaks, but it's worth it. It's worth the money. It's worth the time, and it's just honestly worth everything.
I just want Rocksteady to make a Superman game. Like, somebody tackle that beast. Like, like there's never been a good Superman game ever, but Arkham Knight looks pretty good. So Tony P, what's your shout out for today?
Dre, my shout out for the day. A little bit throwback that you and me are accustomed to very well. Marvel vs. Capcom 2.
Yes.
You and me.
Combo. The day before DLC.
Yep, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Marvel vs. Capcom 2, man. As soon as I played that game, I mean, Lord knows I did not stop playing that game.
Legacy's looking like he kind of heard about that.
Yeah, I think he knows a little something about that.
He felt some type of way about that game.
Yeah, he felt some kind of way about that. Hey, he instantly was like, you know what? Fuck you.
I don't know. Me and Tony went to school together, and boy, we spent some hours in this Marvel vs. Capcom 2, boy. Sleepless hours, boy. I never hated anybody more. Because I couldn't find anybody to beat me. Tony would beat me like he would beat me a lot. I mean, Tony definitely beat me. You definitely won more times than I did, but I got him. I got you. But it was those days right there, boy. So Marvel vs. Capcom 2. If you haven't gotten it on the App Store, you gotta go look for a copy now because.
I got one more shout out. Shout out to Nintendo fucking up.
If you haven't realized, Nintendo's fucking up. Hashtag Nintendo's fucking up. King Legacy. What's your shout out for the show, man?
I got 2 shout outs. 2 classic games. One from Sega. It's close to me. Lion King, which was a pain in the ass to beat. Lion King was a pain in the ass to beat. Shit. Lion King was one of the hardest games I ever played growing up because Simba would not fucking move right. The sticks were all fucking whack. Simba, you fucking up like Nintendo.
That was before the analog stick came out.
Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm good with this.
Was it ABC?
ABC, yes. It was ABC for Sega, yes. Genesis.
And I remember the C button. Like the C button, if sometimes you would press it and would just hold down there and you couldn't get it. Those were great days.
That bit jam we didn't need. It's like, nope. And another classic throwback that I'm going. Okay, I gotta play that then. Another one that is a classic to me, that's dear and near to me, that I really wish I can find another copy of. This, I would say, probably had to be another Sega game. I loved it. I don't know how y'all felt about it, but it was Earthworm Jim. Earthworm Jim.
Yeah. They definitely should bring another Earthworm Jim back. You know what I mean? Well, I think that's gonna do it for this episode of Wollie Moped podcast. Join us this week. Thank you for joining us this week, and join us next week where we will be once again going over the stories of the day, game related stories. For me, myself, Andre, aka DJ Red Kryptonite, King Legacy, Tony P. We want to say be good, and if you're not be good, don't get caught. Nintendo's fucking up. But seriously though, Nintendo is fucking up, man. I mean, like the Wii U is the fucking
The Wii U is nothing but a plastic fitness machine for blind adults.